Hey, welcome to Geeks on Grid, the only news that matters. Here are some random freaking news. Amazon is being hit with a class action lawsuit for allegedly sneaking around and tracking people's movement through their phones. The lawsuit filed by a guy named Felix Kolotinsky in California claims Amazon used its Amazon Ads SDK, a tool embedded in third-party apps, to secretly scoop up sensitive location data without people's permission. According to the complaint, Amazon gathered a ton of detailed info like where people live, work, shop, and hang out, which could reveal super personal stuff like religious belief, sexual orientation, or health issues. The lawsuit basically says Amazon fingerprinted users and tied all these data together with anyone knowing or agreeing to it. Kolotinsky says Amazon got his info through the Speed Test by Ookla app on his phone. He's accusing Amazon of breaking California laws, including one about unauthorized computer access, and is asking for damages for millions of Californians. In other news, most men would marry their AI girlfriends if it were legal. This is a crazy story. Eva AI, a platform allowing you to create and connect with your own AI partner, recently surveyed 2,000 men and found that 8 in 10 would consider marrying an AI girlfriend if it were legal. Not only that, but 83% of men also believe they could form a deep emotional bond with an AI girlfriend. What's even scarier is that a whopping 78% of men surveyed said that they would consider creating a replica of their ex, and 3/4 would duplicate their current partner to create a polished version of them. We have now achieved tech dystopia. A breakthrough in chimpanzee pee habits was made by Kyoto University. Ena Onishi at the Wildlife Research Center in Kyoto University monitored 20 chimps kept at a facility in the Kumamoto prefecture for about 600 hours, with a particular focus on their urinary habits. What they found was that when one chimpanzee pees, it triggers an urge to urinate in other nearby chimpanzees. Not only that, but a peeing chimp seems to emit some sort of aura of urination, and the closer another one is to it, the stronger the influence of it. For example, it was found that a chimpanzee within 60 centimeters or 24 inches of a urinating one is twice as likely to pee than one slightly further away. Onishi says more study is needed to determine whether the chimpanzees behave in this way as some sort of social or survival strategy, or if it's just like seeing someone yawn tends to make other people yawn too. This was crazy. Banks in Japan are blocking Steam payments for adult games. Taro Yamada, a Japanese politician, recently spilled the tea on X. He said Japanese banks are blocking these devs from accessing their Steam revenue if the games have adult content. On top of that, some companies making adult games can't even open bank accounts. The banks claim it's because Japan's law aim at stopping illegal money transfers. But Yamada stated these are legal sales, so what's the problem? The issue is that Japan's law don't really account for the specifics of international Steam sales, so banks are just winging it with their own rules. This has sparked concerns about censorship and freedom of expression, especially since Yamada has been very vocal about similar issues before, like when Visa stopped payments to adult content platforms in Japan. It's not just a Japan thing either. In the US, there's been a lot of debate over how companies like Visa and MasterCard handle adult content, with critics saying that their vague policies hurt creators' livelihoods and free speech. John McAfee's back, baby. The antivirus software creator has been pulled from the shadow realm in the most tech dystopian way possible. McAfee's X account suddenly came back to life, announcing the launch of Antivirus. Anyways, an AI version of McAfee itself. The account even encouraged people to chat with John. Turns out the project is being run by his third wife, Janice McAfee, who insists John would have loved the idea of an AI version of himself. She's also tied to Whacked, a meme coin McAfee created before his death. The whole thing has been as chaotic as you'd expect. The AI account got suspended by X for impersonating a dead person, and McAfee's official account then lashed out at Elon Musk, joking about being killed again. Meanwhile, the AI antivirus project promised to be the cure for other meme coins, but it's light on details and heavy on hype. The token's value has been all over the place. It's a weird but a fitting end to McAfee's bizarre life. He made and lost fortunes, was linked to a Red Rum investigation, and even tried and failed to run for US president twice. McAfee's legacy is anything but boring. Nintendo got into a trademark fight with a grocery store in Costa Rica and it didn't go their way. The Super Mario Shop, a little grocery store in San Ramon owned by Jose Mario Alfaro Gonzalez, has been around for 12 years. As a Canasta Básica supplier, a local designation for essentials like rice, beans, and coffee. But when they tried to renew their trademark, Nintendo of America stepped in and said nope. Back in July 2024, Nintendo reps filed a complaint with the Registro Nacional, basically saying the store was doing more than just selling groceries. They accused the Nintendo shop of using Mario images from their Super Mario games on their Facebook page and claimed the store was trying to ride on Nintendo's fame by stocking products with Mario characters. And they argued that the store totally knew about the Super Mario franchise, so it wasn't just a coincidence. But Gonzalez's lawyer wasn't having it. He fired back saying the store indeed sells Canasta Básica, which is, by the way, something that Nintendo doesn't have a trademark on and never promoted Nintendo stuff. He also pointed out that in Costa Rica, the word super is just a slang for supermarket, not a superlative like in the name of the famous Italian plumber. Fast forward to November 2024, and the Registro Nacional shut down Nintendo's argument, saying it doesn't hold up. By December, Gonzalez got the green light to renew his trademark. So in the end, Nintendo lost another trademark battle. Wacom, the design hardware firm, has warned its customers that it may have lost their personal data, including payment information. A report from the register says the company believes the attack took place between November 28, 2024 and January 8, 2025, and it is currently notifying affected individuals. In the email notification letter, Wacom notes the issue that contributed to the incident has been addressed and is effectively being investigated. However, we are now writing only to customers who might have been potentially affected by this. Apple finally released how to disable auto boot when you open the lid on your MacBook, which is crazy because I thought it was a skill issue on my part for not finding the checkbox on the battery settings, but it turns out it's more complicated than it should. The way to turn it off is by logging into your MacBook using an admin account. If you're the only one in the account, then you're the admin, basically. Open up the terminal app, the one that you use to install software the questionable way. You can find it by going to the application folder, then you go to the utilities folder. Also, you can get there from Finder by going to the Go menu on the toolbar and selecting applications. In the terminal, copy paste one of the following commands depending on what you'd like, and then press return. If you would like to disable the auto boot when you open the lid or when you plug in a charger while the lid is open, then you should put this. If you want to disable auto boot only when you open the lid, you should put this one. If you want to disable auto boot only when you plug in a charger, you use this one. Terminal will then ask you for your admin password. Enter your password, it won't show up when you're typing it, and then press return.